Oi, 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 Angola. Oi, 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 Angola. Make him. Nikem Lonisani, you have the money. Oh, you taking Nikem new stuff? Oi, get bell on this one. You let copy me, what copy you?
So number one, one in process you may deploy. If a manual, you said go past the manual. If a online, you said review is the online process. Number two, criteria you may use him, plenty of people clear criteria. All young plumans ago. All young plumans don't know that killer. I know papa and I know married. Also come up a defense officer and go inside. When you play video you may look him, Mr. Minister, truly you chair. Plenty papa go inside now. All married finish. Now all reverse him birth certificate. Somehow all reverse him now come up go inside so. How did that happen? Number three question below me. There must be fair regional balance. Number five question. Assure this house that you will table the list that has been accepted to the intake for next year. Supplements are forever 25 law, CV law.
On the process, on what process was being deployed to do the recruitment. So the first process that was employed is an online recruitment process in which an independent HR firm was engaged into this thing. The criteria I'm seeing in which you look at the 8 criteria to table the list will be made clear and public on the video that's floating around, and the concerns that some of those went down to the training depot are old. I'd like to make it very clear in this house that that person that is on the video is a 30-year UPNG student. He's not an old man, so sometimes we judge too quickly. They say don't judge a book by its cover. He's not an old man. He's not 50 years old. He's not 35 years old. He's just a 24-year-old, 30-year UPNG student. I have asked the CDF to investigate the recruitment officers at Golden River Training Depot who have unprofessional...
Let me classified now. 24 years old. Become the training, look, I'm a chaplain. Body barracks, I'm a chaplain, I'm a training.
Firstly, the roles of the PNGDF is articulated, promulgated in Section 202 of the Constitution, which basically enables the PNGDF to assist civil authority. Some of the concerns that we have is that soldiers are not trained policemen. The training is so different because a soldier is trained shoot to kill. His unit is a unit of deterrence. So there's an issue of a mindset. How do you train or prepare a soldier to participate in civil operations, in joint operations with the police force? Secondly, my statement is not against this government, but successive governments have seen it very easy to deploy soldiers in mainly up in the highlands as a cheap option. But little do they understand that the roles are different, the procedures are different. There needs to be a call out, and there's a provision in the Constitution that enables the call out to be signed and authorized by the Act of Parliament. This is through the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, and it goes to the Governor General, and specific terms of reference must be issued to the command of the PNGDF with the scope of works and with rules of engagement, so that a soldier knows exactly what he or she is required to do. I think that particular procedure has been abused. One of the most significant things, I see ministers of state using soldiers as bodyguards, as escorts, and it's an abuse of military personnel. This is functions for the police force. So until our leaders can differentiate the roles, I think the police roles are promulgated in Section 197 of the Constitution. Until they understand the roles and functions which is stipulated in Section 202, then they'll be continuing to use military as the soft or the easy way out. And I quite agree with you. The end statements are not specific. The strategic intent is not specific. Having said that, there needs to be a firm call out for strategic infrastructure like Pogera mine, the LNG gas, so that soldiers are trained to look after these assets and not be on checkpoints and not raids, and that these are functions of the police. Section 202 is the defense of Papua New Guinea, and soldiers must be out there on foot patrols along the 700-kilometer land border with Indonesia. We should be refueling and have warships out the 200-mile EEZ. We should be tracking down illicit drug running, which is all within the confines of the roles and functions of the military. And I believe that in the past 20 years, this role is misconstrued. It's clouded by a very soft, easy options by politicians, mainly politicians. I think it's abuse, and it's about time the Defense Minister, Defense Council advised the Prime Minister and Cabinet that we need to review how we deploy troops so that we can get the maximum by within the confines of the Constitution and the Defense Act.
Okay. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, General.
All right.
Goldie, yeah.
Benjamin Olmakia.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll see you in the car. Benjamin, a salad must inject. I'll see you in the room. Sorry. Karena big ball kasanin.
Terus aku sudah kara lebih sore no.
Ya salah busnya lah. Iya. Orang bisa sini lalu.
Saya mau kata pas kotosan no, gue aku kamu.
Kurang aku ikut nang gue. Kalau kurang golin harus semua lo training gitu.
No toso, lain mo.
Hoy,
Ila ko beta.
kita lo pausa.
Kita lo papas.
Pasal na. Pernah ko lausa.
Right. Toso devan eh.
Kita lo rest na ko lausa. Okay, move. Tara na move. Kita no next man. Kan geli naman ambot. Hindi ka tuloy ni benda ipini so kan sit tang ba kaso so kan askan naman ambot.
Every disciplinary training should be kept confidential rather than exposing it in the public for public view. This is a very excellent training on how to convert of developing total strengths into a full-time professional DF officer or member. But the question is why record it then? Why not you record him now? Upload him so him can go viral. It should be confidential. You record now, upload again now for public medias to view, which is not really good. Just my thought as a PNG citizen, but not an offense. Otherwise, you want a faithful Christian, Fatfada man go inside or Sunday school teacher go inside or faithful Christian you wanna be a DF officer, ready to. I will dislike words, yeah. So time to DF interview. It's the must that all asking you, are you a faithful Christian or church goer? So you must ready to talk. Yes, I am a faithful church goer. All about talking you, kiss him legal size, medium size, extra large, back play you na fuck up na goal house. You know goal have no too.
Simply, officer usah diksim sa video blog PNG DF recruitment training longan. Saba usah lapun man Mary or lapun man especially all style video longannya. Cholo eligible of starting challenge training longan sawe. Also nam min long sim sa video na upload. In fact, recruitment unfair. Weakening nation security from inside out. So let me say, Hanson, when these positions are influenced by money, connections or favoritism, instead of merit, we lose capable candidates who genuinely wants to serve us. This transparency, accountability, the integrity, it must be the foundation of the recruitment. Our defense force, they deserve better, and so does the country they protect. Checking, go back in, checking the recruitment, the whole process will involve recruiting.
There's a video that went viral, extremely viral internet. So before I make any comments, you may watch him the video past them.
Oi, Uncle, make him.
Yeah, can kill ya, please, goodness. Can ask can nama. Parking can. Kira. Move. Kirap na go. Go run can lap. No one gonna go snap. And you squad go run. Squad. Obi would do squad. Ah. What's on them?
Make him. Nick bloody son, you have no money. Oh, you taking the game new stuff? Oh, get bell on this, you let copy them, I'll copy you.
Okay, Mila talk straight through lo PNG Defence Force recruiting team. You plus should be ashamed of yourself. Let me say this again. PNG Defence Force recruiting team, you plus should be ashamed of yourself. This video is a disgrace. Type a lapping Kelaman go join in PNG DFA. Or Lily Pignini Mibla Karime or grade 12 or get a plenty of youth around the street stop now. Or they are looking for opportunities. Finishing grade 12 just now as well looking for opportunities all bagolo way again. While you black like a bribery, corruption involved, looking even the defense minister himself now Narbla to year. You plus we all kind man going to join PNG DF. Like what the fuck and private tagger books people. Look at them blue bloody fucking bunch of corrupt bloody motherfuckers pull up in jail. Or beginning grade 12 and now graduate and stop here look. They are looking for opportunities. No got opportunity. They've got fucking good GPAs. And they've made all the requirements. They are fucking young, fit, medically fit. But you play accepting private in a one-talk system na swim or southwest going to it na. You blow we can't get back down. All these little young picnic me karime they are missing out. No got assembly PNG Defence Force is a disgrace. Honestly, me talk true. Look now I'm in money to go try to kill money. Fucking hell, some of these guys look older than me. I'm asking me gonna join him PNG DF because you talk about dark walk here. I can do dark walk fucking 50 meter one time. Yaka transition. Or I can do it 100 meter. Or you want me to dark walk a kilometer too, but me make him. This is just stupid. Me sorry lol picnini. You blow make him go na look him. PNG DF is going nowhere. Country barabe me say me. Me look at the video na me talk you blow recruitment team blow PNG DF. You guys are a fucking complete disgrace. You guys should be embarrassed of yourself. Go la house na lulu go kam lol picni blue blah na family blue blah na to yeah. So me recruiting black kela man na over the squad blow. Look if they can't even dark walk. Fucking total embarrassment. Stop him can't pass it. Make him know the country is going nowhere.
We're recruiting 50-year-old connection. This is not recruitment. This is corruption in uniform. Minister for DF, Honorable Dr. Billy. All boys cook from PNG DF Force. Clean up PNG DF Force. Look him all boys here.
Oi, Uncle. Make him. Nick bloody.
Yeah, can kill ya, please, goodness. Ah. What's on them?
10,000 plus grade 12 school leavers last year. They are roaming around the street. Miss out long space, long federal studies long also. All stop nothing. Now at the same time, all plenty, all youths, all work long making them out na. No got job opportunities so. all stop nothing long place, long cities, not towns, and all stop nothing. Now people come to realize the fact that there's a place where 50-year-old man can turn into 25-year boy. Have a look at this. Watch.
Hey, Uncle. Make him.
Yeah, can't kill her, please, goodness. Can ask can naman naman. Parking can. Kira. Move. Kirap na go. Go run can lap. No one gonna go sanap. And you squad go run. Squad. Obi wouldn't do squad. Hurry up.
Why are we recruiting 50-year-old connections while our young people are left wandering the streets of what must be Leh, Mount Hagen, and in every provinces, desperate for jobs? This is not recruitment. This is corruption in uniform. In PNG, our youths are ready, capable, and hungry to serve. But instead of giving them a fair chance, the system rewards bribery, favoritism, and backdoor deals. Now you may look all lapun papal kelan about kam longhapna. Physical fitness go when the truth is loud here. Bribery system reaching the sky level. If you keep on shutting our youths today, we are destroying the very force planned to protect our tomorrow. This is not just unfair, but it is a betrayal. Youths all walk stop nothing, roam around the streets now, making all kind stuff now. All lapun about PNG DF recruitment was recruited upon favoritism, one-dog system, and system of connection. Election come close to now. All man put him come inside long and that's PNG way, our usual way. Trumps up, corrupt people.
Yeah, can't kill her, please, goodness. Can ask can naman naman. Parking can. Hurry up, go back to them. Hurry up. Kira. Move. Kirap na go. Pasigap. Kira no pasigap. Go run can lap. No one gonna go sanap. Yeah, can kill her, please, goodness. Can ask can naman naman. Parking can. Hurry up, go back to them. Hurry up. Kira. Move. Kirap na go. Pasigap. Kira no pasigap. Go run can lap. No one gonna go sanap.
Oh, hello, good afternoon everybody. Good afternoon everyone in and around the country. Okay, before me making some remarks here, okay, me let you watch another video here. It's up there. So as we can see that this video here, that video was recorded and posted by one of the soldiers from Goldie Barracks. You see. So everything was something, but then in fact, image country blame me, especially Defence Force, PNG Defence Force Department or military, and most importantly, undermining credibility belong PNG Defence Force Major General and Goldie Commander, and of course Minister for Defense. You see, so he thinks that he's ahead of those guys now. Posting the video here, which is totally unprofessional and it's uncalled for. You see. So when you look at some of the rules or some of the guidelines in Selong Defense Force, by looking policy blown very strong, meaning that all necessary information don't go outside. They keep themselves or among themselves within their own boundaries. You see. But this video, I'm sorry, Mosem. This was soldier boy or whoever involved. They intentionally do it or did it. In public attention, I don't know, but only make him. So that's why now a lot of discussion on Facebook, now WhatsApp, wherever you may discuss stuff. Or maybe only go comment na talk how now why now can get something and you may talk stuff. So this video I make him only make him just totally unprofessional. Now it's uncalled for, and it's a total breach in Selong military force. Or defense force, or defense department, you see. Only only broken people lost threat. So it's an information just would keep themselves, you see, among themselves or within their own boundaries, you see. So why not posting on Facebook? I don't know. Okay, let me quickly explain. what's the video anta you me looking at? Video containing those 300 boys shortlisted. What's the boys if they want it only apply long since the PNG Defence Force recruitment application come out only apply law online and through law merits law only select them all systematically they were selected, you see. So that means they meet all the requirements from day one only come and then till now March this month you missed up it's like a year, you see. And most of those boys, they are graduated, all got, some of them are still studying, but then only Simbuton and then all were joining Defence Force. And some of them are, already graduated from University of Papua New Guinea or UPNG, and from Unitech or UOG or PAU, and of course some our sisters universities in the country. Also money, also monkey. All no placement only go joining soldier. All got paper, all got supportive documents, all got paper blow there. You see. But then you know what? Those soldiers only stop Goldie, all asking more stuff, all asking more very irrelevant and very, very nonsense questions. All talk him, how you come? You come no big door window, or you come straight, you been in process the come, you see. So those questions, so they've been asked by the recruiting officers or the commanders or the bosses up there, not down at Goldie, all Goldie or 20. But everything was systematically, every system was bypassed and it's already completed. Lomari barracks there. So it's like 300 boys all go down there. They all go to training here. So if anything to do with training, then they have their respective bosses to deal with them. Ordinary army by Gustavo, wrote one name sim photo and then or video posted on Facebook. That's totally nonsense, you see. Yes, I understand, or we understand that Goldie, you guys might be a leading man or leading hand or platoon commanders, or who knows. But despite of your status or your seniority, maybe you have been working 10 or 20 years and then you look most of Mangi and only the new very young guys, the newcomers. So that's why you undermine them all, or you like undermine them all. Now asking kind question is like, but to our understanding, it's like an approach that is unprofessional. It's totally unethical, you see, because PNG Defence Force also though, you guys are well-disciplinary forces that we have in the country, and you guys are well-disciplined than policemen, and that's true. But somehow now you may look most somehow cut off contact na ethics values that you block there now you block so you may see, even though one block making but the whole reputation and integrity of army throughout the country was spoiled there, including the bosses up there, you see. So what I'm trying to say here is, what's the army or whoever involved in making this video must be investigated in a question as to why they posted on social media and without the consent of the bosses, you see. Because all this video is there, yes, me talk stuff. Can we read some sample of countries outside of PNG, and it's Australian and go even all our Solomon Island countries, you see, and they are making some mockery out of us, you see. Then but it's all PNG Defence Army joining army also go same. Oh, this is the process that they normally go through, you see. And you know what? One very disrespectful behavior that also in army. Our boys are innocent, you see. And then only very more necktie and official trousers set, and then they'll tell them to just sleep down or sit down, and then squattering and push up and all this. Yeah, of course. When it comes to training, I'm not making, but it's not them starting parts all. So it is also be lenient on them, and then some like all the making buddhas black then this are steps there. So also kimol kona to disciplining more then you multi-more kinds, you just give encouragement and then all become a better man instead of you too harsh on them and then you disrespect them all, you see. So I'm repeating, so it's not army, whoever involved in making this video must be investigated soon, and then so that they can test their own medicine, you see. And what's the talk? No one is above the law. Even the Prime Minister to make a mistake, he will be questioned and he will be apprehended and he will be, what about Salomon Golo, Kalapus. So is everybody. So every citizen of this country is abiding by the rules and regulations. But milugume, it's like stupid, very reckless army that are making like video. He must be questioned. He or whoever, if 2, 3, 4 man make him, they must be questioned. Nah, almost, face him some law too. So that next time around, all must stop making like unethical behavior, you see. Wasn't so, as I'm one of the citizens of this country, me sorrow no good law, this all boys blow you me. But after all but joining army blow you me, they will become our, security and security of the country blow you me, because all go law, signing oaths now, signing oaths minimum, they automatically become the part and parcel of the soldiers, you see. So regardless of their status, where they come from, they are our soldiers, you see. So they should respect them with dignity and trust. Now, will come in more one time, very abusive language, disrespectful manner. The kind of same so me makes the video. So that time that time me repeating, please, also the army, because me don't feel him good too. They all makes the video here. All bosses out there, you must question him and investigate. And to conclude, you must make this video go viral. You must share it and then let him go reach some army, even soldiers too, and then even some of the bosses out there, so that we can see what's really happening, or what will happen tomorrow and onwards. Otherwise, thank you for all your attention. You guys have a very peaceful afternoon ahead.